Good morning. I'm up at Mount Martha Park. As you can hear, it's nice and peaceful. But I'm walking away from the picnic area, so things will get better. I'm trying to beat the rain a little bit today. It's meant to be showers coming in the next half hour or so. So I've got home from the Goldfields walk a couple of days ago. Wouldn't mind stretching the legs. So yeah, this little 2k loop around the park is a little bit more interesting than walking around the block every day. So I'm up here. We'll see what we can find. The overhead conditions are, like I said, pretty grey, so I don't expect great photos today. We'll see how it all goes. All right, catch up with you soon. So being on the top end of Melbourne's Mornington Peninsula, possibly not going to be on your own on this walk. There'll be joggers and bike riders and kids playing in the playground, but yeah, it's still a nice little patch of native bush mixed into the, or left over on the peninsula, I think. With luck we might see a wobbly or something. You never know. So there's a lot of tracks here, but it is fairly well marked, and so I'm heading towards the summit. It is fairly well marked, and to be honest, the park's that small, you can't really go too far wrong here. You take a wrong track, you're going to bump into another track in about 30 seconds. Well, this is the summit. Yep, we're not talking grand views from the top of this 166 metre summit. There is a lookout tower somewhere though, so I'll go and see if I can find it. Okay, so I've made it up to my little lookout platform up here at Mount Martha. That's Arthur's Seat, that hill over there. It's Dramana, Rosebud, the beach, so that's Port Phillip Bay. And that is actually, I don't know if you can see if it's coming up on the video over there, but that's the other side of the bay. So those hills through that gap in the tree there, those ones, where's my finger? Those ones just there, that's the Yuyangs. Yeah. And that's looking up towards Melbourne. Can't quite see through the trees at the moment. Yeah, it's late winter, springtime, wattles out in the Aussie bush. So far so good on the rain front, but I don't think it's far away. Alright, gee, it's a bit of a worry how much fuel's in this park. It's there's a lot of fuel. We're coming up, I think we're coming into some dry years now. I've had those wet years, so that's what the scientists are telling us, and the weather people, the climate predictors. But yeah, a lot of kind of dead trees, a lot of growth in there. I've picked up this single track now that's winding the way back up towards the car park. The car park's near the top of the park. The park kind of slopes down Mount Martha on the Port Phillip Bay side mostly. This has been a difficult walk to actually stay on the exact track because there's tracks going everywhere. I've kind of done a few alternates. If anyone's anal about walking in a direct or walking the exact route of all trails, then you want to be paying close attention to your app, because there's a lot of tracks all going off on tangents. But really, like I said earlier on, they're all going to take you to get you eventually where you want to go. It's not a very big park. This little single track actually has probably been the best bit of the walk, I suppose. It's quite nice. I reckon the local mountain bikers would love this. I don't know what the situation is there with bikes, but I'm betting they probably use it. Alright, there's a bit of noise back up at the car park. I can hear the banging, the construction from here. So this little walk came in at about 2.8 k's. Like I said a few times, it's kind of, there's tracks everywhere. If you want to stay on the all trails route, you'll have to have the app in your hand the whole time, kind of looking where you're going. But if you wander off the track a little bit, it's not too bad. There's always a track that'll find you back where you want to go. None of those walks that I probably wouldn't travel hundreds of miles to do, but if you're on the peninsula down in Mornington for lunch and you just want to walk off a bit of a feed or something, yeah, it's worth popping up, especially if the beaches aren't so good, like a grey day like today. The bush is always nice. All right, I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.